In this video, we're going to review how to approximate a square root to the nearest half. It starts out just like the thinking of how to decide what two integers the square root falls between. So let's go ahead and start with that. We would think the square root of 83 falls between the square root of 81, which is 9 times 9, and the square root then of 100, 10 times 10. So now I know it could be closest to 9, it could be closest to 10, but there's a middle point between those. It could also be closest to 9.5. I need to decide which one it's closest to. So first thing I want to do is figure out what's 9.5 times 9.5. So I need to do that algorithm real fast. I didn't give myself a whole lot of room. Let's see here. So I got 5 and 12. I hope I'm not making any mistakes. I've got, see here, count my decimals. There's 2, so it goes right there, 90.25. So now to get my final answer, I want to decide, is 83 closest to that 81, 90.25, or is it 100? Well, it's going to be between 81 and 90.25. It's 2 bigger than 81. It's quite a ways. What is it? 7.25 from the 90.25. So my final answer I would say it is closest to 9.0 or just 9. Okay, you got to remember halves. It's kind of like shoes. Shoes go in half sizes. You could wear a 9, a 9.5, or a 10. So we would go with the 9. All right, let's do the second example. Square root of 21 falls between square root of 16 and square root of 25, which 4 times 4 is how I get my 16, and 5 times 5 is how I get my 25. But remember, just like shoes, what if it was 4.5? So I want to start out first by deciding what's 4.5 times 4.5. So I've got to do that algorithm. Get that done. 16, 18, didn't leave myself a lot of room again. 20.25. So 4.5 times 4.5 is 20.25. All right, 21 is bigger than the 20.25. How much bigger? By just 0.75. Okay, and it's 4 away from that 25 here. So now this one is going to be closest to 4.5. I would say it's about 4.5.